Well, here we are back at the truck, and as you can see, we are making progress. We've gone ahead and we've got the tank in there. We've got all the lines run. We had a little bit of an issue with the ends of one of these fittings here. One of these lines had a bad O-ring in it, so it was leaking, but we got that taken care of. No longer leaks. We've got those in. We've got the brake lines in, new brake lines. And you haven't seen this part when it was on, but here's the back plate and a little better shot of the fuel tank here, the filler neck anyway. I think that's cool. I think we're going to put a magnet down there, like something you would have on a cabinet, just so it holds it and it doesn't flop. But that's all taken care of in the back. We've started bolting down the boards. Now all I've got to do is drill about a bajillion holes all the way down this frame so we can throw these carriage bolts in.
Loaning you my brand new car, and you loaning me your old beat up truck. What part of that don't you understand? Huh? I might just haul off and keep that something.
Well, alright, pretty much the whole bed's on. We've just got to, we've got a big plate here we got to drill out. We can put that on, and then all these boards can get bolted back down, and then we can do the sides here. Looking pretty good. Alright, here are those big metal washers I was talking about. And they're going to be here because the cherry picker is going to be bolted right here. And since this is the back and it'll get pulled up more, we'll have more stress on it. We're going to use these plates, one on each side. That'll bolt up like that. And then we'll have a big bolt all the way through. And that should help space out the pressure evenly rather than just have it right here on this one little area. It'll space it out and hopefully it won't tear nothing to bits. So, and the carriage bolts in this piece of wood here will actually hold this this washer in here permanently, so when I take that lift off I don't have to mess with the washer. It'll be bolted there the whole time. So let's go ahead and paint these suckers up, and once they're dry I can start bolting this whole thing together. Well, since I'm here I figured I'd take a shot of this. This is my uncle's new plow truck, or it's gonna be a plow truck. And you know, we got it running off of ether, but it doesn't want to run on its own. We're hoping it's just a frozen fuel line, because it was pretty cold when we tried to start it, and it's been sitting for 3 years. So, but it did run off ether, so it's a good engine. He mentioned to me that he wants to take this bumper off of this truck because it sits way down, and swap it for the one on that one. So this may end up going on the flatbed. I don't know. We'll have to once this comes off, have to mock it up and check it out. But not too bad of a truck. And one other thing I might be getting for the flatbed is these mirrors, because he doesn't want them sticking out so far, so he'll take the little bit narrower ones off that truck. At least that's his plan. And these might be going on the flatbed because I got that big rack back here that I got to see around, so that'd be cool. But I figured since I was here I'd show you this real quick. Not a bad little truck. Well, it figures. As soon as the plow truck goes to hell, and that one's not ready yet, as soon as that happens it starts snowing. Haven't had snow forever, and I think we're gonna get dumped on here. But we're back at the shop, and gonna finish this thing up today for the most part. I got my my little metal plates here I'm gonna put under the frame, paint it up so they won't rust, and they'll bolt right up under these and should be ready to go. So I'm gonna throw them down, then I can bolt the rest of these down, and then I'm gonna start working on the sides here. Looks like somebody's been down here looking at my truck. Well, there we go. I got the plates in. I'll try to see if I can get you a shot down there, give you an idea of what's going on. Yeah, it's not too bad. You can kind of see what's going on there. But they went in pretty easy. Now I just got to tighten them up, and then I can throw these last few boards on and bolt them down. I've got the boards from about, I think, this one back already bolted down from underneath. I can actually sit under there and do that, so that was easy enough. But where this tank is, it was a little bit tougher, so throw them boards down and I can start working on the pieces that go along the side here. Well, there we go. All the wood is bolted down. Now next thing I'm going to do is put these sides on. There's going to be this board here and then another one along the side here, and that ought to kind of straighten up the edges a bit, and do the same thing on the other side, and should be ready to rock and roll. Alright, I got the top board on, and that's really leveled out all the boards. Now I can throw the board on the side, screw that down, and this side will be done. Then I can move over to the other one, do that up, and she'll be pretty much ready to go. Got to put a few screws in here to hold this down, make sure if something catches on it doesn't rip it off, but other than that, it's pretty much ready to go out the door, or it will be here pretty quick. Well, there we go. I got the side rails on, looking pretty good. There's still plenty to do to it, but I think it can pretty much leave now. I'm going to build sides for it yet, the stake sides. Do that in my place, I think. And obviously we got to get some tail lights in here. We're thinking about going with just 4-inch roundies on either side. It'll be good enough. And we're rethinking the Chevy bumper idea, because that Chevy bumper, I can only bring it up to about here because I gotta have room for the fuel door, and that Chevy bumper sticks way down here. So we may be just taking a piece of the original bumper, just the part here between the frame rails where the balls go and everything, and put that in there and call it good for now at least. Still plenty to do up front as well. I got some suspension work to do up here, and obviously these doors are junk. I think I'm going to get rid of them. The hood's junk, fenders are junk. I think all that's going to go, and got to do something about this. This here, the bracket actually rusted out and came off a long time ago. I don't know if we're going to put different ones on, because he doesn't want the ones off his new plow truck, so maybe, or I might just fix a bracket on that, I don't know. But it runs, and it's good enough to use now. That's all that really matters, I guess. Looks pretty good, I like it.